Hi Virgo, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for September 14th through October 13th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Super T Reader. Love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading, but could resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Virgo, what do you need to do? Virgo. Okay. All right. King of Swords. The Hanged Man. Move everybody over here. King of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Knight of Cups. Wow. 3 of Swords. Temperance. King of Wands. There you go. All right. So are we talking about someone you're either getting married or what is going on? We got Hangman and Temperance here. You need time to grieve, but why? What happened? So we got 1, 2, 3. My goodness, 3 kings. You are putting a stop to something. It's like, hold on, everything, wait. What just happened? Like all of a sudden there's like this reversal or about face. Like has there been like a major change in direction with whatever either relationship you were in, or just it's like I mean, it may not be, but it kind of feels like somebody got cold feet like the night before the big ceremony or something. Okay. Okay. All right, what's this King of Cups about? Because we've got a family system here. We got family here. This is what happened? Sorry, just it's like it was and then it wasn't. What happened? This is something happened to where you're feeling like you need to grieve. Did you just find out about an affair, or is it somebody else coming forward from your past that has made you reconsider? This is King of Cups about. It could be Pisces. This could be Gemini. This could be Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, or Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, so you clearly are needing some direction and quite possibly are talking to someone else about that, or the thing is though, if you're talking to everybody else about this, this is also saying that you need to take some time out to consider your own perspective. Actually listen to your gut. What's your gut saying? Try to if you can, try to suspend emotion. Try to keep not just when considering your options, if you can do it logically and intuitively rather than emotionally. Think with your head and your soul and not so much your heart, as it were. Only because you could be very emotional right now. What's this King of Cups about? And that's not girlfriend advice or, kibitzing in the kitchen. This is what's showing in the reading here. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, and what's this 10 of Pentacles about? 10 of Cups. What's this Lovers about? The Sun. This could be Leo. This could be Capricorn. So what's this Knight of Cups? This Knight of Cups. Because on its face, it looks like there's some pain involving, but then when you get into it, What are you, why? Why did you pull back? What happened? Because it's all here. Look at this. We got the Sun, we got the Cups, we got the, what's this Three of Swords? It's like all of a sudden you just kind of went dormant. Well, okay. What's this Temperance about? Queen of Cups, Cancerian, Pisces. So we're suited here, and we've got a marriage. We've got an interconnected relationship that apparently you want to take a break from, and you want to seek out. You want to talk to somebody about your options, because is it just that the past has come up and you're tired? No. You need to get over something from the past. You need to get over this. This is about you moving past whatever it was that was hanging you up and coming back into the fold and reconnecting with your purpose or person. Could be purpose also. But this is about you needing to move past whatever it was that broke your heart, whatever you need to grieve, something that has issues from your past. There's some kind of past issues coming up either for you or your person, but I think it's for you that has gotten in the way of you connecting with this. It's all laid out for you. It's all there, but for some reason you're unable to get over this. Now, that could simply be a fight or a row or just issues that are coming up that you just need to, somebody's cranky, whatever. That's just rude, right? This is probably something pretty serious for you. Considering 3 kings have shown up, this is you in need of wise counsel and keeping things in reserve. So this is about you needing to deal with some issues that happened a while ago that were very traumatic for you. Whether there was some critical event that took place or a series of trauma and events from, a span of years. We could be talking about childhood issues. We could be talking about an event that happened that was traumatic. But this is about you needing to confront that so that you can connect with your person. Because for one thing, I feel like everything else is fine, but there's an inability to connect emotionally with your person because of what's happened that you haven't yet been able to grieve. So when I say you need to get over it, I was wrong, because what the hell do I know? Superficially, it looks like, okay, let go of this grudge you're holding, right? And that could be completely valid. But as far as anything else that apparently you need to call in 3 kings for, shut my mouth, because that's nothing to get over. That's going to be a process, and it's going to be a systematic approach to managing the symptoms or managing the sort of outbursts and upcropping of a long ago incident that wasn't dealt with. So it's almost like it's come to this where you have to deal with something that long ago happened, and now it's about managing it. And the thing is, it was never about curing it. It was never about getting over it. It was just about getting to a place that you could manage it. Understanding what might exacerbate things, what might make things worse, what you find comforting, and being able to navigate through all that to come up with a plan of action and a series of, procedures or protocols, so that when life gets weird, as it will, things are in place to manage that might trigger you and send you into like one of these episodes. Everybody has it. We all have it. All of us have excellent coping skills. They just might not be healthy. This is a good example that it's all laid out for you. You've got this loving family welcoming you into the fold, and for whatever reason, you want to take a break from it. You want to take a break from your partner is optimistic, stable, secure, wanting connection with you, but you have reclused yourself or held yourself back because there's just something from the past that you really need to look at, and it might be that you need to involve other people to help you get through this or to help you sort some things out, and it very well could be that you want to leave this relationship. Either way, this is something that you need to look at as best you can, logically and intuitively, rather than emotionally. Keep the emotions over here, but it really would help to speak to somebody or somebodies that can give you some sound advice. Okay. Not that you need that, but you just may decide that you want that. This does, if I can add my own 2 cents, this does feel like it's too big for you to get over on your own. It feels like it's just something that has come to this where you just completely want to pull away. Now, so there's that. That's the aspect of it looking at you, right? That there's just something. But looking over the whole spread here, it kind of feels like a relationship that's really great externally, but internally, like the dynamics between you and your person, it could be quite a struggle going on, and that struggle where you've just decided to tap out, like you've had enough. So 2 scenarios here. This could be you reclusing yourself because there's just demons that you're kind of dealing with, and you got to do it by yourself, but your family's waiting for you on the other side, right? So we could be dealing with addiction here. We could be dealing with finally trying to rid yourself of the after effects of past trauma and coming up with a successful system of maintenance for it, right? So it could be that, and you got this loving family waiting. Or this could be, for all intents and purposes on the outside, it looks like you've got a really great connected relationship, but it's something that you probably fled from because enough's enough. People see this on the outside, but what they don't know is going on the inside is this 3 of Swords and the Devil here. Like as soon as everybody goes home and it's just you and your person cleaning up after the night or talking things over, it's a very different dynamic. Maybe someone is very cold and controlling and manipulative. Maybe someone's just, after that they bail and they go spend the night with their lover. I mean, it could be that there's a lot of things going on that your person doesn't know about, Virgo. Or sorry, that the public, the other people in your life see it one way, and then so this is a time while you have pulled yourself away, while you're reclusing yourself, while you're off to the side under yourself, taking a complete break from this situation. It is a good time for you to figure out what your next moves are going to be, to take control of the situation, and think logically about what you want your next steps to be. This is also a reconnection to yourself. So while I'm sitting here saying, okay, don't make a decision emotionally, this is all about your emotional health and well-being and being able to reconnect. But the thing is, it doesn't mean to get emotional about an issue. It just means that you're kind of practicing self-care here and looking out for yourself and practicing what would be good for your emotional well-being. Taking things slower, taking time out for you, saying no, things like that kind of fortify yourself and make you feel like, okay, I got this, I can take care of myself. And then once you've got that settled, then you're able to look at things logically and intuitively. But if you're just in a space of being emotional and reacting, you're not able to, and I'm saying this because of the reading, I'm not sitting here espousing and spewing and proselytizing and all that. That's what this is saying, is that you need to first reconnect with yourself, get a hold of some kind of routine, get you a routine or something that sets you up for, there might even be safety and structure and routine and being able to get back to a system of practicing self-care, taking some time every day to do a favorite activity or just to be mindful, things like that. Some kind of semblance to give you perspective so that you can then figure out what you need to do. And it's devoid of being emotional, reacting emotionally. Not that that's bad, but and it's just that that has its place, and it's not in dealing with this. You've called in 3 kings. That's pretty heavy duty. So this is something that you need to be pretty, you need to have your wits about you in maneuvering. This kind of feels like someone, and for some of you, and I'll just say it, and it kind of feels like somebody who is finally in a safe place, that is finally able to let down, that has managed care around them. So either we're talking about somebody that's at a mental health facility, we're talking about somebody in a safe house or like a shelter. God, this has got such the range here, because initially I'm sorry, okay, you need to get over something and you need to help out, and then all of a sudden we get into it. It's like, whoa, it's not so much that you need to get over it. This is about a situation has come to this level to where you are completely over here by yourself, needing time to recover and recoup, and possibly dealing with other people in support of you maneuvering through this and helping you make decisions and navigate whatever the heck is going on here. Quite possibly it could be that you're in a safe place grieving and processing a very traumatic incident or relationship, and that you're trying to decide on what your next moves are. And it's very important that you first heal yourself, so then you can figure out how to maneuver and navigate the rest of this. Because if you're in a constant state of fear or reacting emotionally, you're going to react yourself right back into this situation again. There has got to be time and place and a way for you to ground and to insulate yourself, and for things to level out, so that you can look at things logically and what would make the most sense for you and what feels right. And you're going to, quite possibly, to need help to do that from other people, family members, friends, things like that. So I can't stress that enough, that this is about you getting through the emotional part of it to where you can see clearly finally, and you can make sound decisions for your best outcome. All right. Why am I doing this one? Okay. Good gracious, that took a turn, because first I'm like, okay, you need to come back to the fold. They're waiting for you. You need to get over this. Okay, that might be for some of you. Like, it might just be that, somebody's in an outpatient, like you're in an outpatient situation and your family's waiting for you on the other side. Awesome. For others of you, it could very well be that this is a relationship that you had to flee from, and you've got others around you working and supporting you and helping you try to navigate and get through this, and really going in depth and working on triggers so that you don't go through this again, or that you manage it when you do go through it again. All right, what else for Virgo? A couple of scenarios there. Hello. What else for Virgo? What's for Virgo? Aww. You poor thing. Carrying quite the heavy load for some time now. Just too much work, and it took its toll. The burden, too much of a heavy burden, and it took its toll. Well, set down the load. It's time. Time has come to take a look at this and deal with this. I feel like your focus shouldn't be, and it isn't. We got the Hangman here and the Temperance. It should not be worrying about whatever is waiting for you when you come out of this. That's not your focus, because you get to decide if you want that waiting for you or not. Like, just because somebody's waiting for you doesn't mean that you have to meet them at the such and such. You don't have to. So whatever, this is really a time for you to decide what is best for your emotional well-being, for your future. It could very well include this person that still wants to get in there. I'm a little worried about this King of Swords. It could very well not. It's all going to depend on what you discover when you process and grieve and get through it to the other side, so you can start thinking intuitively, or start feeling intuitively, like, what feels right? Does it feel right to return to this person? Does it feel right to set out on my own? Even though you may still love this person and they might want to work it, they might want to help. It might be one of those things where like, I just got to be alone for a while. I got to do it for myself. Got to know that I can get through whatever I need to get through by myself. Should this happen again, I got to know that I can take care of myself. All right. So we got 10 of Wands, heavy burden indeed. Let's see what else here. What else for? Crikey. That's for Virgo. It's not doing a damn thing when I do that. Should know by now. All right. Freedom is yours. And it's a 33. And this is, we got the Lovers here, which is 6. We got the Devil here, which is 6. Lovers again, which is 6. Lots of 6s. So I think this is really a time for you to be unto yourself and navigating through what you need to figure out to break some patterns and cycles and heal from some trauma and from something that was just really weighing you down and holding you back. You need to get over the... shut up. What else for Virgo? There's curveballs sometimes. What else for Virgo? Four of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups. So again with the Queen of Cups. Wow, another repeating one. All right. Queen of Cups and Four of Pentacles reversed. So this is all about you coveting your emotional safety right now. This is about you prizing emotional connection and wanting to feel safe, being very self-protective, maybe even being sequestered or insulated, like buffered, like there's people around you that are really kind of managing you right now, as opposed to when you were really controlled in a relationship, quite possibly. The King of Swords here and the Devil. Interesting, we also have Capricorn showing up twice, just saying. So this is all about wanting to really safeguard that part of yourself and staying safe and being cared for, being surrounded by friends, people who care about you and are going to help keep you safe, help you navigate through something pretty tricky right now, especially if there's grief involved. Everything else about this looks so positive, and it looks like it's about you needing to kind of return to the fold, but that gets to be your choice, especially if you're going through something heavy duty here. So right now, your priority, what you need to do is focus on your well-being and your emotional health and processing some issues that have been really weighing pretty heavily on you lately, specifically in relation to your relationship with somebody. So whether they might be the oppressor, or it might just be that the same issue keeps coming up and you're like, I need to go and deal with some business here. I mean, it could be an addiction where you're in an outpatient. Either way, this is you prioritizing your emotional well-being and managing that first before you reconnect to whatever may be waiting for you when you come out. So good for you. It's important. And this freedom is yours is all about being able to make those choices and being a boss, basically, once you are processing this with the help of friends and wise counsel, of course. Once you are done processing this. All right. I hope this was helpful, Virgo. I wish you safety and peace, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by.